alert. So much has happened over the night. I'm going to let some people join this live stream. This is an emergency live stream alert. This is not a drill. I'm going to let some people join. I'm going to show you exactly what happened last night. Complete, total, and utter manipulation by this group right here, the CME Group. And why do they have this peak banner at the top saying all CME Group markets are open and trading? What in the world happened? I'm going to break it down all for you guys right here this morning, coming to you live, from, where am I? I am in Orlando, Florida. Been up here with Ratstack and Mrs. IS for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all. But ladies and gentlemen, everyone joining the live stream right now, this is not a drill. This is an emergency alert. I'm going to give it one more minute, and then I'm going to jump in as silver is raging at $54.16. And ladies and gentlemen, it's about to just get even crazier. Let me go ahead and pull gold up here real quick and break down for you guys what happened last night when you were all sleeping as the future spot price for silver broke the all-time high. It's still above the all-time high. And ladies and gentlemen, there was some complete games and chicanery that occurred last night as silver is $54.30. I'll give it one more minute here before I give you guys the update and exactly what happened. Please smash the like. This needs to get out to more people. Okay, let me break it down. And if you're watching this after the fact, you're just going to have to watch from the beginning later. Okay, so here's what happened last night. Last night, silver was on an absolute tear. It was up nearly to $54.30, but the futures market was at $54.67, and it's still up there as we speak. If we go to silver futures now, you guys, this is massive. This is a massive unfolding story. So silver futures is still at $54.65. That's above our previous all-time high of $54.49. So last night, what happened? Look at the chart here. You guys see this gap here in the chart? This gap here? Do you see this gap here in the chart where there's no, see, this is what a chart should look like, constant bars, but we had the gap here, we have a gap here, we have gaps here. It all just started going sideways. I was about to live stream last night here because it looked like we are going to break the all-time highs. What happened is the COMEX halted trading. And what was their excuse that they used? The COMEX literally said, and let me show you from their own words, the dirty last night I'm high, and here's what they say. Due to a cooling issue right here. Court is working to resolve the issue in the near. First off, not a single other customer so far has been reported to have any issues at Cyrus One. Two, Cyrus One has redundant cooling systems. So even if one system went down, the other one should. Three, it happened in the dead of night when silver was making a run to break, go higher and set a new all-time high. And then, oh, we have cooling issues. I totally don't believe it. Most people do not believe it. Totally dirty. Market manipulation. And here again are those gaps in the chart where they shut off. Look at this. So dirty. If they had not done that, we probably would have woken up to silver in the 55s or $60 an ounce this morning. It would have literally been, you wake up this morning, silver would have been 55, 56, maybe higher. But they literally shut down all trading for cooling issues at their facility in Aurora, Illinois, that's like currently in the 20s, for an overheating issue at a company that services many clients. No one else reported an issue, and their systems are all redundant, but somehow everything broke and they had to halt trading while silver is running for an all-time high. Put a 1 in chat if you don't buy that story. I don't buy it. This is extremely dirty. But even with all that dirtiness, look at this volume this morning. Look at this. Here was the volume last night when that run was, or yesterday when that run started. Actually, that was last night. This is where it started. Thanksgiving miracle, about to break all-time highs. And here's the volume this morning. And look at this parabolic move on silver. We may be heading here in the next handful of minutes and breaking the all-time high, which would have been $54.49. But remember, our silver futures price, we are currently at $54.65. So $49.50, that is 16 cents above the set all-time high, guys. This is going to be a wild ride for gold and silver today. Buckle up, but remember, If we're holding physical, do not panic. You got to hodl, hold on for dear life. But literally, if you go to the COMEX right now, it still has this pink banner at the top saying all CME Group markets are open and trading. What's going to happen today? I guarantee you, if silver continues, we're going to see them halt the market again. And it's either going to be a circuit breaker that lasts for 5 minutes, or they're going to be like, oh, we still have cooling issues. Like, it's not conspiracy, it's total lies. And I actually tweeted at the COMEX this morning a tweet that's getting a lot of support. And let me pull down and show you guys exactly what I said and how people are reacting to it. So if I go here, notifications, here we go. Here's what I tweeted at the CME Group this morning, and it's up to 51 likes. I said, at CME Group, no one believes you. Silver making a run at all-time highs and after hours when books were thin, and your best excuse to halt the markets is a cooling issue at Cyrus One that no other customer is experiencing. The same Cyrus One, I misspelled that, whoops, that has state-of-the-art redundant cooling systems. Let me guess, the data center claim will be magically fixed once all big bankers are ready with massive shorts and a mass selling campaign. It's time to do an investigation to your criminal activity and all the big banks who are in conspiracy with you at FCC, FBI Director Kash Patel, and Doge. You guys, go to my X, otherwise known as Twitter, and retweet this. It's got a lot of support, and it might get the attention of someone. But ladies and gentlemen, we are making a run at the all-time high. We might do this live here. So here's what, let me explain this to you. Let's get this. This green mark right here is the all-time high. If we hit that, it's a new all-time high, and we are getting so close. I have a line here set at 50.46 for previous. Let's go ahead and change that to blue. You guys, put a 1 in chat if you do not believe the big banker's excuse. CME Group's excuse. Oh, it was a cooling issue. Put a 1 if you don't believe it. As we are raging this morning towards here, and I'm coming to you guys live from Orlando, Florida. Came out on a little vacation with Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS. I live streamed the other day from Typhoon Lagoon. I am going to be back in Key West tonight. I will not be in time for market close, but I'm going to do a market wrap-up stream when I get home later tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we are at $54.40, raging super quick, super hard on silver. Look at those big green bars. What a wild time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen, as it appears that we're going to hit and break that all-time high. And with gold, the previous all-time high of 4,200, no, that wasn't the all-time high, was it? The previous all-time high of gold was way up here. Where was it? It was like 4,400. So gold probably not today, but the gold to silver ratio is literally collapsing right now with all this price action. As a matter of fact, let's check it. Silver to gold ratio. Let's see where we're at this morning. We got 180 people on, only 31 likes. Guys, please smash the like button. Help us get out to more people. We need to warn more people of what's going on in the market. And silver is down, silver to gold ratio is down to an astonishing 1 to 77 ounces. That means 77 ounces of silver equals 1 ounce of gold. And this should continue to collapse as the price action continues to explode today on silver. We were just at $54.40. A little bit of a red candle, but I think we are in some super bullish territory. I would not be shocked if right now on this live stream, we break this all-time high. And for everyone just joining, last night, in the middle of the night, while silver was about to make an all-new high, the CME Group, COMEX, they shut down all trading. They closed it. You see this gap here? It should look constant with bars. There's a gap here. There's a gap here. There's gaps here. They shut down trading completely on the COMEX, and they blamed a cooling issue in their data center in Aurora, Illinois, that was like 25 degrees at the time. And this company has a double cooling redundant system, and somehow that all went down. Total scam, total sham. Wow, wow, wow. Michi's saying, wake me up when it's 51-to-1 ratio. That's funny. Barbara's saying, last night was wild. It was. We got the Floyd Lawton channel member. Thank you for the support. Saying, any bid chat, get those Minnow ASCs for $1.49 on response. I did not see those. Godson saying, well, they better cool things down if it's better for stackers. You guys, watch us run for this all-time high again, and watch them shut it down again this morning for some reason. I don't know if they're going to go again with the cooling or what it's going to be, but look at the volume this morning. It is absolutely massive as Bloomberg, news media agencies from around the world are covering the Halts by the CME Group. And remember that video I just put out the other day, not too long ago. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. This video that I just put out the other day, I made a case for this. In this video here, I made an absolute case for this on the silver and gold shortage, or really the silver shortage of 2025. And I talked about them shutting down the COMEX for 90 minutes that day. They shut it down for 90 minutes that day. Last night, they had to literally shut it down for hours. They are running out of tricks. You guys, we did it. All new high, all new high, all new high. $54.54. Flood the chat with crabs and celebration. We just broke an all new high of silver, $54.54. We broke through. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting absolutely insane. Buckle up. Boom, there goes the dynamite as we go for higher highs. We are in uncharted territories. Our recent high, $54.55. We literally just did it live here, guys. We are making history. Smash the like button. Share out this stream. This is an emergency alert coming to you live. Sipping a LaCroix in Orlando, Florida. Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS are inside dancing and celebrating with the baby rats as I am out here on the cold patio. It is actually cold. It's a cold snap. It's like 50 degrees, 60 degrees. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, we just did it. So even with the COMEX late last night, for everyone that's just joining, the COMEX literally shut down trading. They literally shut down trading. They blamed it on a data center cooling issue. And here is my response to them. No one believes you. Silver making runs at all-time highs and after hours when books were thin, and your best excuse is to halt markets for a cooling issue at Cyrus 1 that no other customer is experiencing, the same Cyrus 1 that has redundant state-of-the-art cooling systems. Let me guess, the data center claim will be magically fixed once all big bankers are ready with massive shorts and mass selling campaign. It's time for an investigation. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm expecting to see the COMEX again shut down trading here. If this continues, buckle up and be ready for the COMEX to shut it down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are raging towards, we might break 55. We may be breaking 55 live. Let me put in this, let's move this here. Let's put in 55 as our next target. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we are in all new highs. It is raging crazy. Smash the like button, celebrate in chat, share the stream, subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going absolutely insane. And finally, we are breaking free of the market manipulation live here in Orlando, Florida. We are seeing some massive moves in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, yeah, Alejandro saying $57 by the end of the day is possible. Anything's possible by the end of days. In a day. You guys, I think we're going to break 55 here live. Just like I said, the 54.50. We're in all new highs. Our recent high, it looks like our highest so far has been $54.77. We're going for 55. Put a 1 in chat if you think we can hit 55. We've got 300 people in the chat, only 76 likes. Guys, please smash the like button, tap it, do whatever you got to do, as we are just seeing massive movements in the market right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going absolutely insane. Let's check the silver futures. 54.92, guys. Look at the futures. Look at that. Look at that future trend. We are 54.92 in the futures. Futures is about to break 55. The spot price is about to break 55. This is absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely insane. As I take another sip, you know, I've been saying for a long time, it's like a hurricane storm surge. Eventually it overtops the sand dunes and the seawalls. It's like a torrential rain that overflows into a lake that overtops a dam. Eventually, they could not contain it forever. Eventually, all the pressure, all the energy of all us silver stackers, hoarders, collectors, numisticists, alongside our friends and brethren and sisters at Wall Street Silver, Wall Street Bets, literally fighting back against the big bankers, and the proof is in the pudding as we push towards $55 an ounce with silver just in time to destroy all the Black Friday deals. Put an F in chat. Put an F in chat if you're going to buy the deals today on Black Friday, and this is destroying our plans. Why could this not happen on Monday, right after Black Friday? Oh my gosh. I was going to buy some Black Friday deals myself, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a wild ride. If I zoom out here, look at this. Look at this just explosive. Look at that explosive volume this morning. That is explosive as we are on the stairway to heaven, headed towards $55 an ounce of silver. And gold is raging as well, headed back for $4,200 an ounce. Ladies and gentlemen, the futures is at $55.01. $55.01. Put a crab in chat. Somebody do an exclamation crab dance. We need a crab dance to go right now as I'm coming to you live from Orlando, Florida, on a trip with Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS4, a last minute trip. It wasn't planned for Thanksgiving. I will be live streaming this evening. I'm going to have to drive from Orlando down to Key West to the Crab Nest today. So I will be doing a market recap live stream end of day to this evening, probably around 6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go over what happened and what occurred today. But for everyone just joining, what happened last night? Silver was running towards an all-time high. COMEX literally closed trading, blamed it on some cooling issue that I and most people don't believe. You see the gap in the chart there? They shut it down. You see the gap in the you see the gap, you see the gap. They shut down trading for hours last night. Absolute hours. I was going to live stream last night because we're about to break an all-time high. But ladies and gentlemen, so far to the day, we have broken and made all new high of, it looks like $54.77. We're on a red candle right now. These are the big bankers. This is Slammy McSlammerson, but it does not matter. We have made an all too new high, and I believe we may just break $55 an ounce today in silver and $4,200 an ounce in gold, only $8 away from that. If you want the proof, if you want the receipts, go to my X account, previously known as Twitter. Let's go here. And if you go to this account, make sure you follow me, INTL Stacker, and look at all this stuff. All this stuff I've been retweeting is all the proof on market manipulation, what the COMEX is doing, what they did last night. Look at what Dr. Russell McGregor said last night. CME data center down. Imagine a crowded elevator jams mid-floor. Folks yelling to get out, but the doors are locked. Longs can't sell, shorts can't buy back. Panic. 30% OI forced to stand for delivery or FND. Vaults get raided, fiat capitulates, silver squeeze. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a black swan event. As a matter of fact, can somebody fact check me on this? Emerald Coast Stacking, when was Black Friday? Is today the literal anniversary of Black Friday? I think it might be. Somebody fact check me on that as I come here and I look at this chat. Floyd Lawton saying, I was watching those gaps in the chart last night and asked GBT what was happening. It claimed it was gaps in information from sources being reported. They can't stop the inevitable, says Alejandro. Emerald Coast Stacking is saying panic. I think today's the anniversary of Black Friday, is it? Is it? November 28th? Somebody fact check me on that. It is today. Ladies and gentlemen, I need one more verification before I run with that. I need one more verification. The Notorious RPG saying, gamble all your claws, gamble all your claws. Welcome everyone to the stream. Silver's made an all-new high, $54.77. Smash that like. The anniversary is September 24th. Okay, I thought we might have actually, okay, I was close. September, October, 2 months off. I was 2 months off. Thank you for double checking me, but this is literally turning out to be a Black Friday 2.0. Additionally, Black Friday also refers to a historic stock market crash on September 24th, 1860. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for fact checking me. Put a F in chat if you were going to buy Black Friday deals today and now it's RIP. Put a F in chat if you're going to buy Black Friday deals today, but now it's RIP. Or put a crab in chat if you're still going to buy it no matter the price run. And ladies and gentlemen, we have broken all-time highs. The new all-time high is $54.77, and we are headed for 55. And I'm coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be alive. We've got 400 people on the live stream. Please smash that like button. And if we go here and go down and just see what everyone's saying, look at this. This was last night, rock bottom entry. Silver spot prices over 56. The CME Group going down only adds fuel to the fire. Make Gold Great saying futures broke due to an electronic cooling issue. My God, they don't even have enough silver in their circuit boards to keep the paper market alive. I love that tweet so much. It was funny. The Aurora, Illinois data center that the CME operates, and remember, they shut down trading last night, guys. When all you little crustaceans were asleep, they shut it down. Uses a chiller plant with N+2 per data hall, meaning if one of the cooling components fails, there are two more that could kick in. Their cooling system is designed to operate even under simultaneous system failures. And yet, right now, of all times, everything fails at once. The cooling issue is that the story is very unlikely. And Eric Young, you got to check him out. I put this video out this morning that I watched, and this was from King Kong 9888 on X and Monaco64. Thanks to Monaco64 for inviting me on the show again today. This time we're discussing the CME server shutdown during global silver price breakout, while Swami is saying we are currently in a fraudulent system. Just in from bar chart, CME futures halted incredibly. And so the futures are back open now. The CME Group says they're back open now. They removed this evil pink banner. But I believe if we continue to see the price today, I believe they're going to shut the market down again and either blame the cooling issues or something else. So let's see what happens. And right now we are moving sideways. But ladies and gentlemen, we are poised to make $55 an ounce in silver. Now, is this really the all-time high? No. This is the all-time nominal high. Remember, in 1980, with the Hunt brothers, they reached about $50 an ounce. But if you correct for inflation at today's numbers, that's over $202 a troy ounce. If you go to 2011, the all-time high of $49.50 and correct for inflation for today's dollars, that's over $72 an ounce. So although we're at an all-new nominal high, we're still nowhere close to the actual value of silver. Remember, we have been in a mining deficit for the last 5 years, meaning we consume more silver than we are producing every year. Last year, we produced 835 million ounces as the world, the global community, and the global community used over $1.2 billion or 1.2 billion troy ounces. In 1980, they were in a mining surplus. In 2011, they were in a mining surplus. Today is much different. We have been in a deficit for the last 5 years. And ladies and gentlemen, we are pushing back to break our recent all-time high just a little bit ago of $54.77. Here we go. We're pushing higher. All new high again. All new high again. Alert. All new high again as I'm coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. I'm sorry I don't have my regular setup going, but ladies and gentlemen, what we're pushing towards 55 live. The more chat, the more you put in chat, the more it helps. We got to get to 55. Let's help push it over that bar. All the gold, silver stackers, numisticists, I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up. We're working together. We're holding the line. We're literally storming the beaches of the big bankers and JP Morgan Chase as we continue to push higher. Another new all-time high at $54.82. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pushing towards 55. What a time to be alive. This is absolutely insane, and we're doing it here together. 500 people on the live stream. Please smash, tap, brown house kick, headbutt, do whatever you got to do to that like button. Share the stream out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this live. What an amazing time to be alive. Thank you for everybody for joining. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the members. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a historic time, and many people are going to wake up this morning weeping because they were planning to make some epic Black Friday buys. And they waited too long. They waited too long. Salivate Metal, friend of the channel, just put up new signs of the danger of the silver market happening now. Shout out to Salivate Metal. What a crazy time to be alive, guys. And we are just made a new all-time high just now, $54.84. We are pushing towards 55, and things are going absolutely insane. And ladies and gentlemen, I see Rat Stacker looking at me through the window. She's going to come put her hand in. This is Rat Stacker, also known as the Goblin. Rat Stacker, look at this. Silver is now at $54.84. We might break 55 today. Looks like you made a good investment. She's shaking her head yes. And a big shout out. Thank you so much to K Belcher for the $10 luster chat. Tip for the OG silver stacking OG. Been waiting for this for 10 years. Thank you so much, K Belcher, for that $10 luster chat. Guys, I've been saying for years, everyone said I was crazy. Everyone thought you were crazy. No one believed. Many holidays and Thanksgivings where your families thought you were crazy for stacking silver and gold. And we are pushing right now live to all new high in silver of $55 even. And I think we're going to do it here momentarily. Live together, smash the like button, help push this spot price up to 55 as we sit at 178 likes, but only and 500 people watching. Thank you so much. Hit the like, smash it. We need to get this out to more people, more people, more people. Successful Slave saying, man, I'm so happy my last buy was at $45.05. Rat Stacker, how much was your last buy? Was it $50? Yeah, I think Rat Stacker bought 5 ounces at $50 recently. And it's now up to 54. So you've made $4.85 in equity in each of those ounces. And many people watching today are celebrating as I'm coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. I'm here with Rat Stacker. I'm here with Mrs. IS. Yes, and you know I brought the Mrs. IS coffee and I've been sipping it all morning. And ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to drive back down to the Crab Nest in Key West and I'll be streaming a market recap end of the day today. Gold is going berserk as well, guys. It kissed, look at here, gold kissed 4,200. So I would suspect, I'm not a financial advisor, we will be back over 4,200 in gold today. But silver is the big story of the day, the belle of the ball. This is going absolutely insane as we our recent all-time high. Let me smidge this up a little bit there. Boop, $54.85, and we are pushing towards $55 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, and Barbara in chat is saying, good job, Rat Stacker. Everyone loves Rat Stacker. You guys put a rat emoji in chat if you want to shout out to Rat Stacker and tell her she did a great job being the Goblin. I think she's one of the best Goblins I have ever seen. As we push higher, and guys, what am I talking about? I recently gave away over 70 ounces of silver and a bunch of gold. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, did we do it? I'm getting word. We did it. We just broke 40,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We just broke 40,000 subscribers as silver's about to break 55 and gold's about to skyrocket back over 42. Not a financial advisor, but what a wild time to be alive. Look at the futures. Look at this. Silver futures and bang, look at that. $55.35, the all-time high for the futures price. Ladies and gentlemen, get excited as we are literally making history this morning. We got 500 people watching, 200 people, 200 likes. Guys, please tap, smash, do whatever you got to do that like button. Pull the chat down, double tap, whatever you got to do. Thank you so much. But do you not feel vindicated? Do you guys feel vindicated? Everyone said we were crazy. Everyone said gold and silver would never go up. They said silver would never break 20 again. And here we are, all new highs. And we've got SDCCCCCC Crasher in the house saying smash that like button. A big congratulations to everybody. I just subscribed and found you, says FL Parrots. Well, thank you so much, FL Parrots. That might stand for Florida, maybe. Congratulations, International Stacker. Thank you so much, guys. We just broke 40,000 subscribers, and it might have been FL Parrots that pushed me over, so thank you so much. You guys, I literally traveled the world on gold and silver adventures. I've got over 1,500 videos around the world, and I've got a video premiering this morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 30 minutes from now, of $3 million in Shipwreck silver and gold, so make sure you catch that. That is going to be an amazing, amazing video. At the end of the day today, as we continue to push higher with silver, we have broken all-time highs of $54.85 is the new all-time high, and I believe we will be making 55 shortly as the silver futures is at 55.32. Dude, that balcony guy off your balcony is probably wondering what you're excited about. Yeah, there's definitely people down there like, what is this guy ranting about up there on this balcony? For sure. Oh, it's just because the data center is problem. You think it will sell off soon. Yeah, I know. Thank you, everybody. Thank everybody for joining. Thank you for putting those rats in chat. Look at those rats. We got some rats in chat. Shout out to Rat Stacker. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be back in the Crab Nest in Key West this evening. I will be doing a market recap. Turn on all notifications. Smash the like button. I'm about to run. I'm going to go and play a round of miniature golf with Mrs. IS and Rat Stacker before we head back down to the Crab Nest. So thank you everybody so much. Please smash that like button. And Emerald Coast Stacker, can you grab the link to this video here? Actually, I can go like this. I'm going to grab this. Bloop. I'm going to copy this. Bloop. Make sure you catch this video next. It's over $3 million. I'm going to have to mute this. 1 second. It's over $3 million in pirate gold. Check this out. Okay, guys, I'm going to run. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go play some miniature golf. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Big congratulations on the silver and gold price. Ladies and gentlemen, not a financial advisor. This is just the beginning. I will be shocked if silver does not kiss at least 55 today. I will be shocked if gold does not break 42 today. But remember, the CME Group has tricks up their sleeves, as they showed us last night when they shut down trading for 5, 6, 7 hours, something like that, because of a cooling issue at their server that has triple redundant systems and no one else had an issue. In my opinion, allegedly a total scam. So you never know what they might do today. They might halt the market again. We'll see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Please smash the like button. I'm going to play one round of miniature golf. Then I'm going to speed down back to Key West to the Rat Nest so I can hang out with you guys all this evening and do a market recap. And I guess I'll say, catch you on the next one. Give them a thumbs up, Rat Stacker.